Hey folks, Christina here. This video is going to walk you through Leadership in Action activity number 2, priorities in the 15-minute miracle. And one of the most important things you can do as a leader is make sure that you have a good handle on where you're spending your time. There's a myth, we can't actually manage time, we can only manage ourselves. And this activity is going to give you an opportunity to do that. It's going to give you an opportunity to really look at what you do during a week, where you spend your time, and so forth. Now, you will need this activity completed in order to do the leadership reflection. So that's why you have this video here. Another note I want to make is your leadership in action activity number 2 and your leadership reflection are both due in week 3. They're in the week 2 folder just so you can get a head start on them and have some time to get those finished up. All right, so let's take a look at the activity for the 15-minute miracle. I'm just going to download this file and then I'll pull it over so that we can look at it together. Let's take a look. Okay, so in this activity, what you're going to be doing is basically paying attention for at least a day, at least one day, what you do every 15 minutes. This is such an eye-opening activity. It's going to blow your mind. I've always issued a challenge to my students. If you can do this for 2 or 3 days or even a week, it could be game changing for you. I personally have never been able to do it more than one day. So, for one day, you're going to take a look at what you're doing from waking in the morning to going to bed. After you've finished the 15-minute miracle sheet, which I'll show you in just a moment, you're going to take a few minutes and review. Where did you spend your time? What activities energized you? What things distracted you? Did your schedule reflect your priorities and goals? So if you're saying, I want to make straight A's in my college classes, but you're spending hours and hours on social media or playing a video game or just kind of wasting time, then that's something you might want to look at. Your actions are not matching your priorities and your goals. And then I love this question. If you repeat it every day for a year, where is it going to lead you? Now, you don't have to share those answers for this assignment, just like we saw in leadership and action activity number 1. Your questions are about self-awareness, insight, connection, application, and then growth mindset and curiosity. So that's the overview of the assignment. Now, let's take a look at the document that you need. So we have this 15-minute miracle. If you click this link over to the left, it's very likely going to give you an error. Mine downloaded now, but yours will probably give an error. If that happens, all you have to do is go click over on the right 3 dots and click download original file. It's going to think for a second, and then it's going to download the file for you. So just in the event that you have trouble downloading that file. Okay, here's the 15-minute miracle. It's super plain. It's every 15 minutes of the day from 6 o'clock in the morning until 9:45 at night. If you need to adjust those times, you can, or let's say you wake up at 5 and you do your morning habits and routine and work out until 7, you could just jot that down here. This is not about perfection. This is about awareness. One of the key things we can do as leaders is practice regular self-awareness and self-reflection. Also, it gives this will be familiar to you already, the Eisenhower matrix down at the bottom. So you can look at the end of the day and see, did I spend a lot of time down here in the dangerous quadrant 4, which is not important and not urgent? And again, you do not have to share those responses. Your activity response is going to be, let me click on this. So once you've done that work, once you've done the 15-minute miracle, you've done the reflection, you're just going to come over to the leadership and action activity and you're going to answer the questions. So here's the self-awareness question, the insight question, the connection question, the application question, and the growth mindset question. Lots of times students will say, hey, Christina, what's the word count? This is not about word count. This is about reflection. So honestly, take a moment, think about the self-awareness. What did you notice or learn about yourself while you completed this activity? Some people like to type their answers out and then attach them in a file. You're totally welcome to do that. Or you can literally just type your responses here. Keep in mind, You need to make sure that you're using full sentences and don't just type as if you were texting on a phone. This is about an actual leadership reflection. Okay, so that is leadership in action activity 2, the priorities in the 15-minute miracle. So you'll need this instruction sheet, you'll need your 15-minute miracle. And if you need a little bit more information, because this is due in week 3, in our week 3 folder, under the week 3 resources, there's actually a video where a person talks through the 15-minute miracle. So as you're thinking about your assignment, if you want a little more information, if you're like, oh, I'm not really sure about this 15-minute miracle page, you're definitely welcome to watch that video ahead of time. Keep in mind, this assignment is not due until week 3, but I definitely encourage you to start working on it during week 2. That's why it's in the week 2 folder. If you let this pile up till the end of the week 3, it's going to cause you lots of unnecessary stress. And also, you need to have completed both of the leadership and action activities in order to do your leadership reflection 1. Keep in mind, summer term, we smush 11 weeks worth of work into 8 weeks. You're seeing the evidence of this right now in this week. All right, folks, if you have any questions or if there's anything I can do to help you out, please don't hesitate to send a message. All right, I will see you in the next video.